What's up YouTube, Torf.0 here, bringing you the third part of my Let's Play series of Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. To start today's episode, we'll start out on the third world, Vine Valley, and the first level, Vulture Culture. And I feel like this level does a pretty good job just kind of explaining the whole world. As you go through, you'll see that there is quite a bit of vultures in this culture. So speaking of vultures and the cultures, we'll go ahead and we'll murder that guy. Grab RK, and then what you want to do is you want to roll this wheel, tire, whatever you want to call it, bouncy, over to those bananas where you can jump into that cannon. And just like this, we got another one of these spelling mini games where you just want to hit the letters, avoid the crocs, and then claim your prize. And just like that, we did get a bonus token for the ostrich, so we do get all three of them, and we get our extra life round. So if you go over here at the left, you can get about 100 of these little mini tokens in this kind of secret area. Don't go for all of them. There's only a few there anyways. If you get around 90, you're doing good. But you just don't have enough time to be going back and forth to get them all. So basically, your whole goal here to get lots of lives is to just jump around and get as much as you can in as short as time frame possible. And you want to keep an eye on that clock because you want to have ample time to get over this wall right here. And you'll see why in a minute. So if I can just get over there. You have a giant golden ostrich, which doubles your token count. And oh my goodness, I shouldn't have wasted my time on that. I'm probably not going to get the 7 lives. But I did get 6, which is a pretty good amount. At this point, 6 lives is super overkill. But you can get up to 8. I think that's the maximum I've ever gotten on this. But if you're good enough to get 8 lives on that bonus round, you probably don't need them. Anyways, moving on with the vulture culture. And one thing I really like about this world is the music. And honestly, this game in general. This game has one of the best soundtracks. I couldn't tell you who composes it. I knew at one point, but names aren't my strong point. And so I did end up forgetting. So forgive me for that. But okay, there, we got those guys and got our free life. But if you look it up on YouTube, you'll find it pretty quick. I'm betting that the guy's first name is David, but that's all I got. But really, every track on this game is just phenomenal. But I just think this one does wonders for the atmosphere. It really does make you sound like you're out in the forest. Anyways, we'll avoid these neckies. Well, we don't need that barrel. Throw that guy away. And then we'll start off with some very easy cannon puzzles. And, wow, already. Have we gotten the midway point? I feel like we've been playing this level for a while, but I don't know, can't remember if we gotten the midway point. I'm going to guess that we have. And you can see that these, as I was saying before, these barrel cannon puzzles are getting a little bit trickier. And you'll see as this world goes on. Oh my goodness, I am doing pretty terrible. Oh my goodness, can I please shoot to the right? There we go. Anyways, as you go on in this world, you kind of see how the difficulty progresses. This is really the first world to step up the difficulty in this game. And as a kid, I think this would probably be where I'd get most of my game overs. Oh man, I really wanted that in, but oh well. Not too bad. Anyways, as you see, this will probably where you start getting most of your game overs is on this world. And, you know, that's alright. Difficulty is nice in a platforming game, and I didn't get my 1-up, obviously. You know, it really makes it more replayable, which, you know, obviously you'd rather have the game have specific features or things to make it oh my goodness, really? Did he? Why do you have to ruin my life? Anyways, you see this guy over here. You want to use him to get into that barrel. And I'm afraid that Donkey's going to get killed, but we'll try it anyways. Okay, no, he does just fine. But as for this game, I'm fairly certain this is just for a rhino token, so it's not worth it. I'm just going to forfeit the game, mess up on purpose. Anyways, as I was saying, you know, back in the days, the early gaming era, where we had Super Nintendo and Genesis and just regular Nintendo, we didn't necessarily have the space or the technology to make games super replayable or have super long gameplay. And so high difficulty games is what we had to deal with to make our games last. And honestly, a game like this does have great replayability just for all the secrets. I mean, as I may have mentioned in an earlier part, there's like, what, 70 or so bonus areas. Ooh, let's see if we can get to this. Okay, good. And then this banana is tempting because that is actually where you want to go. So, with about 70 bonus areas, it does give you a lot of secrets to find. And does really give the game a lot more replayability than maybe some other boring games that we had in the past. I think I've gotten everything in here, so I'm just gonna fall down there in the game. Which is nice, and it's probably one of the reasons why this is my favorite games. And don't fear here, if you have bad aim, you're not gonna die. It'll just shoot you back to the beginning. Anyways, let's see if we can get it this time. Nope, I was just gonna show you that again, just to make sure, so you had no doubts, and then I actually kill myself. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just found myself ranting, basically. Anyways, as I was saying, as you can probably tell by these increasingly hard barrel puzzles, which we didn't really have in the first two worlds, the difficulty's really stepped up in this world. But that's alright, I am a veteran player, I shouldn't have too much trouble. But, you know, occasionally, when you're on... Oh, wow! Come on, those guys didn't fall down fast enough. Occasionally, you do have that kind of stuff where you just have a stroke of bad luck when you're on the camera. But we'll deal with it. Anyways, after we get through this little easier section, you have to... There we go, and we're nearly finished. Yeah, that's not worth it. And like that, we're done with Treetop Town. And now a great thing about this Flunky Flights is that you can take this back to the first two worlds and hit up the candy save point. And basically you already have a save point this way. So if you do get a game over, or if you're low on life, definitely recommend taking Funky back to World 1 or 2 to hit up the save point. Anyways, we'll move on to Force Frenzy. This is one of actually the tougher levels on the game. This was one of the ones where I could not find all the bonuses on this one for the life of me. But that was several years ago. Now, I do know where they are, but it's actually very well hidden, and you'll see that coming up later in the level. So we'll go ahead and we'll give that guy a nice smack on the butt with a friend barrel. Yeah, you do have to roll to get that K. I wouldn't recommend rolling across there, because as you can see, it doesn't end, so be patient there. And does this unlock anything? I can't remember. No, it doesn't. So not as worth as the other one was. Okay, and now you can see kind of a rope. I guess you would call this a challenge or a puzzle, but this will keep going to the right while you have to avoid all these bees. Yeah, this is the stuff with Nicolas Cage's nightmares. Yeah, but just like that, we got Diddy back again, so no real harm done. And we'll just avoid more bees. And as we go on through this, they start moving faster, moving further far up and down. And now they're going to start moving in different patterns, moving in circles, moving left to right. I guess these are probably all circles. I can't exactly remember. And yeah, it does look like these are all circular movement bees. And this one you got to be real quick. You got to start moving up as the bee comes at you. And you can barely see this one, but you have to go down right there. And you do get the second of the bonus areas, which that was the one that always gave me trouble. I could never hardly see that. I actually had to look that up in a guide years later to get that 101%. And like that, Donkey, we didn't get it. I didn't actually try because it's just a rhino token, or it might have been something else. I don't even remember now. Okay. Now there is one more bonus, but you have to be careful because if you hit one of these guys with your barrel, you're not going to get it. I think it's that one. Maybe it's the one before that. Yeah, it's the last one, I guess. Yeah, so you can either jump over the guys, or you can set your barrel down and jump on them. But don't jump on them while you have the barrel, because that will make you throw your barrel. So you got to be careful doing that. And then we'll grab a couple of bananas, and I don't really care about the rest. Okay, and then we got another, whatever he's called, on guard token. And just like that, we got a perfect on Forest Frenzy, so nice. Now we'll move on to Temple Tempest, which is the other beaver in a wheel level, which I don't believe there's anything up here. Well, we'll use this beaver to find out. Oh, I guess that's what's up there, another rhino token. So out of all of them, this is probably the worst. I think you can probably get maybe up to 3 or 4 lives on this one. But you're not going to be going for the, what do you want to call it, the giant rhino token. Just because the ice physics, you move so slow with the ice physics that you're not going to be able to get there in time to have enough tokens. So we'll just try to get the tokens this way. And it doesn't look like we're going to get quite 400. Yeah, we're about 20 short. But we already have over 60 lives, so I think we'll be able to survive. And now, if I remember correctly, I'm not going to risk it. There is a secret area to get espresso, which... Oh, that was where it was. I'm just going to jump off the edge. We have 60 lives. I don't think it's going to be such a big deal. Okay, what you want to do is take this guy and then break it in over here. There we go. Oh, and secret thing about this. If you start your roll, you'll be able to roll the whole way across and get a free life. So just like that, we got 2 free lives. And we have espresso for the rest of the level, assuming that we can keep them. Okay, I thought espresso couldn't get hit by the bad guys, just because his legs were so long, but maybe I was mistaken. So I accidentally committed suicide there, but on the bright side, we can get another 2 lives. So if you're extremely patient, you can grind here for lives and get 99 lives. Well, if you go the whole way, which I didn't. Well, maybe I did. I feel like I got 2 lives anyways. So espresso makes this a lot more manageable. You don't have to worry about getting thrown off. Oh gosh. Oh, you dumb bird. There we go. You don't have to... Oh man, this is... Okay, let's jump high from up here. Avoid these guys. Oh wow, I did not think I was going to be able to do that. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and take the advice and go down there. And we got our next game, which is just to kill another one of these chomper guys, claptraps. So not a bad level. I don't really like these, I don't know what you call them, ruin levels too much. But there's only 2 of them in the game. And so they're not that bad. And I think if I get that, no, one more. Wow, this guy's really going. There we go. And we get another rhino token. So you can get up to 2 rhino tokens in this level, unless there's another one later. In that case, you can get all 3. I feel like there was something special there, but oh well. And just like that, we'll fly through the level. And I think we're almost done, yeah. That's okay, you suck. Oh my goodness! What just happened? What a bunch of crap. So anyways, We don't have Espresso now, but honestly, he was just dragging us down with his fairly limited, what do you want to say, moveset, and we would have never gotten that end if we hadn't have fell off the edge. So in the end, I guess it's not going to be too much traded off, because we end up gaining the life back that we lose. And if I'm not mistaken, we have found out all the secrets in this level, so we should just have to beat it. Let's see if we can get over there. And come down here, and you can get the G. And you can finish the level. And here we have our save point. I think I'm going to go ahead and end off this part here. I know we didn't finish the world in this part, but we'll take it on next time. And the next part will be fairly intense, so you have that. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a great day, YouTube. Bye.